Well, hey guys, I'm glad to have you here with me. I want to go ahead and open up the Bible and break into it and take a look at God Himself. At least a part of Him, anyway. That's certainly more than we can fit into a 5 minute devotional, but still, you get the idea. I want to take a look at the ideas of God Himself, of course, and time, and how God interacts with time, how it affects Him. Um, which is to say, actually, that time doesn't affect God. At least not like it affects us. Obviously, we age day to day and we experience time as a succession of moments. Every day consists of how many ever moments you want to call it, and we experience day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, etc. We get that's our life. We know nothing else. But God is different. He doesn't experience time the same way you and I do. Um, he he's timeless. He doesn't get old. He isn't affected by time. Time was his idea in the first place. He just it doesn't bother him. It doesn't change him. It doesn't do anything like it does to us. And so, although we are made in the image of God, and there's a lot of the um, aspects of God that He shares with us, things like the ability to reason, the ability to create, etc., things like that, we share with Him. But this isn't one of those things. It's where the reflection that we are is not a perfect reflection of God. We fall short in that, and we were always intended to, because we're not God. We're people. So anyway, I want to go ahead and break open and take a look at this. God talks a little about this in Isaiah chapter 46, and start in verse 9. It says this: "Remember the things I have done in the past, for I alone am God. I am God, and there is none like me. Only I can tell you the future before it happens. Everything I plan will come to pass, for I do whatever I wish." Right there, He says it. He knows the future. And because He is outside of time, He is not affected by time. It's not like He's looking ahead to the future and saying, oh, that's what's going to happen. Oh, I got it. No, it doesn't happen like that. He knows it. He's always known it. He sees tomorrow and 1,000 years from now just as clearly as He sees today. He's not affected by time. That's a hard concept for us to get around, because this is the only way we experience life is through time. Um, and so He is just awesome in that regard. And it's yet one more thing that it is praiseworthy about God. I want to take a look at another passage that talks a little bit about it, because although He is outside of time, even though He's unaffected by time, He still understands time. Like I said, it was His idea to create time and to have all of creation defined by that, to some extent, by time, and changed by time. Um, and so we're going to take a look at the book of Galatians, chapter 4, verse 4. It says, "But when the time came, God sent His Son, born of a woman, subject to the law." Now, it's not the most profound verse, I get that. But it's more profound than we give it credit for, because of that very first phrase, "when the right time came." Guys, he still understands time perfectly. Even though He's outside of time, it's not like all of time is this mishmash of stuff, and it doesn't, he doesn't understand it, because He does understand it. He understands how time affects us perfectly. And so when the time was exactly right, He sent Jesus. And that's not the only example. That's just the easiest example to grab. But I just want to give you guys something so you can take a look at God and just say, wow, You are amazing, Father. That our God is so astounding that there's ways he blows the mind. So, hope this helps your day. Hope you get lost thinking about God today. And I hope it makes your day better. Guys, I love you, and I will see you next time.